The issue of uniforms has come up. Cadets at schools, cadets outside schools, paramedics, fire brigade, SES, all these people have been calling us, telling us they've been advised not to wear their uniforms to and from work. Have Victoria Police been advised the same thing?
Neil, no, I haven't made that direction other than to our unsworn people who at times wear polo shirts with a police logo or wear their lanyards. We've suggested they shouldn't wear them, but we have provided advice to government agencies that they need to think about their safety of their people through this current environment, and some have obviously made that direction that they prefer their people not to be wearing uniform. Look, and that's I think that's sensible, and we do know some of the risks associated with this. There are that some police may be targeted. May well be government leaders and the like. So I think it's probably sensible for these other agencies to do this thinking. But at this stage, I haven't made the recommendation to my people. Though what I have said to them that if they're in uniform, if they're out amongst the public, they need to be kitted up. They need to be armed. We do live in changing times, and from time to time, if we come across some of these people, it is extraordinarily dangerous.
So normally a police officer on duty in a suburban station, he goes off to buy a hamburger in uniform for lunch.
Yeah.
He wouldn't wear his firearm.
Look, in many cases, no, they wouldn't.
But they now will.
They will, and you'll see, Neil, for forever when we do football duty or special events, we very, very rarely go armed. People now see their police members carrying sidearms whenever they're attending events. So, you saw that for the first time. I think it was on preliminary final day. So we do need to be need to be alert to the changing environment, and what we're seeing in the Middle East is not going to change for a long time. I hope it might, but I think people would realise that this is a long-term commitment, and we're seeing people come back from the Middle East. We're seeing people come back from the Middle East with skills and attitudes that are very, very dangerous. The environment's changed.
Gee, that's a pity, isn't it? I mean, I know you're no fan of firearms. No police officer really
is. Yeah, well, again, Neil, you're right, but I think most people would understand the risks we face, and at any time, we need to be able to call on our police and get them to situations quickly. And if we're facing an incident which has got some sort of terrorism flavour to it, it's highly, highly dangerous for our people.
What about your senior officers like yourself? You wouldn't normally be armed.
No, but look, Neil, you understand there's other precautions that
and you have staff with you too.
Yeah, occur in my situation. But many of our senior officers are actually carrying arms.